Hello Internet, it is day 20 of Vlog Every Day in April, and today is also Easter! One of you, my loyal viewers, wanted to know where Easter eggs come from, because they don't seem to be immediately relevant to the celebration of Easter generally. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Decorating eggs is a really old tradition for humans. There are remains of ostrich egg shells that have been decorated that are thousands and thousands of years old. Ostrich eggs tend to survive better than, say, chicken eggs just because they're so thick. There are a couple different stories as to why eggs are used in Easter celebrations, but the most common story, or the most generally accepted of them, is that it is a representation of the tomb in which Jesus was buried. The round, hard nature of the shell of the egg represents the stone in front of the tomb, but if you wait a little while, that hard, lifeless shell will break open and life will come out of the eggshell, just like Jesus came out of the tomb alive. Early Christians in what we now call the Middle East were celebrating Easter with Easter eggs for a really long time. They were one of the first people to do it, but it didn't become an officially sanctioned practice in Christianity until around 1600. As far as why the eggs are colored, originally Easter eggs would be colored red in honor of the blood that Jesus spilled when he was crucified. But over time things changed, either to become more elaborate or just to match the colors people had around them. For instance, there's a tradition among Eastern Orthodox Christianity to really decorate it, and that's where you get, Fabergé eggs from Ukraine and Russia, which are really well decorated and just really fancy. Meanwhile, in England, they would boil their eggs with onion skin, which would give them this brown color, which is considered to be traditional there. There are a bunch of other things you could boil alongside your eggs to give them different colors, but with the advent of modern dyes, you don't really need to. That's all for today's video. I hope you've learned something about Easter eggs today, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy Easter!